thanks for coming to vibe with me. I'm here to do a general love reading for the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this week I'm doing my messages from your person, partner, love interest series. Please remember to take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Not all of these messages can fit for every Sagittarius out there, as this is a general reading. So Sagittarius says don't force messages to fit, just leave behind what's not resonating for you. Also, please remember this is energy I'm reading. Energy is fluid, so it may or may not resonate more in a vice versa fashion. Take it how it resonates for your individual situations. Last but not least, Sagittarius, if you're new here to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, join my community, as I'm trying to build my community here on YouTube and my YouTube channel. So I'd be so grateful for that support, if you have not yet done so, to join the community by subscribing to my channel. With that being said, Sagittarius, let's jump in to your love reading and get some messages here from your person, partner, and or love interest. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Sagittarius from their person, partner, love interest. Please give me messages for Sagittarius from their person, partner, love interest. Wow, Sagittarius, you got 3 messages here. Cut and dry. Very to the point, it's going to seem like. Let's see what you got here. Oh, we got 4. Sometimes I feel like you're speaking to me in my head. At times, it triggers me because I wonder how much you can see into me. You're projecting your own fears and limitations onto me. Go within to understand that you are seeing yourself, not me. We incarnated together to clear specific patterns from our ancestral bloodline. My inner child was wounded by when my parents couldn't respond to me in the way I needed them to. I am reacting from that wound. Seems as if, yeah, there's a lot of inner spiritual awakening, going within and healing inner child wounds, unhealed wounds from your past, ancestral things that are these unhealed, unresolved inner triggers, wounds are creating current reactions and triggers in your current relationship. And I feel like they're being seen, they're being awoken. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Sagittarius from their person, partner, love interest. Someone's going through a big healing process here, an awakening, self-development, self-improvement. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Sagittarius from their person, partner, love interest, whether that's you and or them. Take it how it resonates. But this unresolved healing, wounds, childhood trauma, childhood wounds, ancestral things that have been brought down through the bloodline, whatever it is for you and this person, the situationship, they're in the process of acknowledging these things and healing from them, so that they no longer are causing any sort of disruption in between the two of yours connection. I look for you everywhere. I wish I had treated you better. I feel like this person just had some growing up to do. Someone had some growing up to do, whether that is mentally, emotionally, or healing, like I'm saying, healing their past. Thoughts and beliefs about relationships and connections and love and romance and marriage and commitments, right? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Sagittarius, for my person, partner, love interest. This person, maybe, because of what their parents' marriage, or a past relationship of theirs, or relationships that they saw growing up in general, or lack thereof, it formed and created this person's beliefs and morals and values and integrity, and revolving around that romance and love and commitments and divorce and marriage. And I feel like this person is trying to understand that their character was developed from this, and they're trying to respond and break these specific patterns and clear these specific beliefs and thoughts that they have about love and romance and commitment, and form their own ideas and beliefs. They're learning that they don't have to hold on to those past beliefs and feelings, that they can create their own reality, their own future, and that what their parents had, or one of their past relationships, is just that. It's the past, and they don't have to have that for themselves. So angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Sagittarius, from their person, partner, love interest. This is something I feel like it's been passed down through the bloodlines. Like divorce always happens, or you always end up, everyone in your family's married the person for a specific reason rather than for love, or there's a pattern that's been repeating through generations in this person's family, and this person wants to break that pattern and clear it out of their bloodline, because it's not healthy, it's toxic, it doesn't stand in their morals and values any longer. It's not their beliefs. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Sagittarius, our person, partner, love interest. I feel like you've awoken them to a different kind of love, a different kind of connection, what commitment and love and relationship and romance is and can be, and the potential of. They're understanding that things aren't as what they've always seemed. Things can be different. Flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Sagittarius. There's been a big awakening here in this person's mind, in their heart, in their emotion, just in their mind, body, and soul overall. Like they've been, it's almost like they've been lied to, cheated to, been in a storybook that they didn't belong in. Like, they never thought that relationship could be so good. They only thought that was on the movies or, on TV. Like, they couldn't believe this really could happen in reality, right? With someone. They've never seen a relationship so good, so connected. The bond, the commitment, the romance, the love. It's unconditional, right? It's like they thought it was too good to be true. Sagittarius, please give me messages for Sagittarius. I feel like there was a missed connection, a missed opportunity, a separation, an ending, or withdrawal, whatever it was, due to this person's unresolved past, due to this person's projections and limitations that they put upon not only themselves but this connection as well as you, because of their past, because of these unhealed wounds, whether from childhood or past relationships. I feel like it's much more from childhood, something that they grew up, something that took a long time for them to develop internally over time, because it's part of who they are. They were incarnated with it. They were born with this. This is what they saw throughout childhood. This is how they were developed into these triggers and these characteristics that they don't want to hold on to anymore, is because they were so strongly developed into them. But you, like I said, you're passionate, you're fiery, you're charismatic, Sagittarius. You have this very spicy, confident energy, flirtatious, lighthearted energy about you, and I feel like it's awoken this person to a different side, a different reality almost. It's an interesting energy. Look at that, integrity. I was just talking about integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? I feel like this person didn't feel like it was. Like they thought it was too good to be true. There's no way something could be this good. I always saw relationships like this. This is how I grew up. This is how my family, my aunts, my uncles, my grandparents, someone didn't see the potential because of these projecting, because of these fears and limitations, because of what they were used to seeing, these patterns that they were used to seeing. Forgiveness. I wish I had treated you better, and forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. Forgiving your family, forgiving your ancestors, forgiving your bloodline, but being ready to clear those patterns, whatever specific patterns those are that are fears and limitations and projecting unhealthy relationships. Toxic thoughts, those unhealed wounds and patterns that you're being triggered and reacting out of. It's for this person, or you forgiving this person for not seeing the potential, but they had healing to do. They had some growth to do here, and they've done it. They've done the work. They've woken up. Fate. This is a destined partnership. Denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. Thank you, Spirit. Can this be any more clear? This person was in denial. They didn't believe in fate and destiny and soulmate and something so easy, right? They were used to seeing relationships that were toxic, that were unhealthy, where there was arguments, that there was friction, that there was manipulation or controlling or one-sided. They were used to seeing specific patterns, and I feel like they were unhealthy patterns, or, everyone in their family has ended in divorce, so why bother getting into a relationship? Maybe they've told themselves always that they were never going to get married or into a committed relationship because they never work out, or one always cheats, or whatever it is, right? So there was denial, there was withdraw, there was detaching because of the denial, but there's been an awakening. This person's seeing the truth. They see the potential. They want to heal these past patterns and see this opportunity with you, because, like I said, you have awoken this person's heart space. You've awoken this person's mind, potential in seeing relationships and romance and commitment in a different reality, one that they want to create themselves with their new set of personal values and morals and integrity. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Sagittarius. This is an interesting reading. I haven't quite ever got an energy like this. I'm feeling that this is not quite the typical kind of energy and reading that I get, that I do. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, I hope this is resonating with you, with some of you, with one of you, with someone who needs to hear this message. Let's jump into the tarot to get a little bit further clarification and guidance here with this reading, Sagittarius. So someone, like I said, is if they were in denial and detached, They are awakening. They are awakening, and they are clearly seeing the truth. And I feel like they could be wanting to return. They could be looking for you. They could be seeing you. They could be trying to get a hold of you, trying to reach out to you, wondering where you are. Maybe you guys have blocked them, disconnected them from your social media accounts. Maybe they've been asking around about you. They don't know how to get a hold of you. But this person, I feel like, wants to reconnect, wants to speak of what happened in the past and why it happened. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Sagittarius. Why they behaved in the way they did. They want to ask for forgiveness, and then they want to move forward with you and give it a shot. See if this partnership can really take off. Okay, Sagittarius, please give me messages for Sagittarius. Looks like you got a small clump that came out. Let's see. Ooh, the moon, right? The unforeseen, the unknown, the problems that could arise in the future. I don't know what could happen. Too many problems could happen. Not trusting their intuition at the time. Living in fear, in the darkness, in their subconscious, confusion. I feel like this person wanted to be illuminated, wanted to be in the light and trust their intuition, but at the time there was too much confusion, too much fear, too much unknown. They didn't have the facts, they didn't have the truth. This person could rely on facts, be very analytical, but I feel like it's more of an energy of being in fear, mentally and internally relying on their past experience or past experiences or what they've seen from childhood, these patterns, these experiences that they've held on to and then continued to hold on to, projecting and creating limitations in the future and future relationships, as well as internal fear, thinking that every relationship now will be like what I saw in the past by that experience. Not willing to see the potential or move forward or take action, or have the willingness to be vulnerable and open up because of fear, because of anxiety, because of the unknown, because you just never know. They could cheat. They could break up with me. It could end in divorce. This is Piscean energy. Also Scorpio for me, but I feel like the fear is going to dissipate, like I said, and things will be becoming illuminated as they trust their intuition, as they release these patterns and heal and clear what's no longer serving them in their life, which is these limitations, these patterns, this projection that they're putting upon themselves. Yeah, they weren't accepting this gift. This Four of Cups is they were guarded, discontent, where they rejected and withdrew. Probably, yeah, because they were also analytical, going over and over and over their mind, but they were fearful. I'm not going to accept this. It's got to be a trick. It will never work out. Relationships never work out. They always end in divorce. Someone always cheats. Whatever it is, right? Whatever it is for this person. Whatever this person's unhealthy thoughts were, repetitive thoughts. Whatever these fears and limitations in their mind that they just didn't want to give into because they were too guarded. This is the way that they grew up. This is the wounds and the patterns and the projections that they've held on to for so long that it just became a part of them. But they're beginning to understand. They're beginning to see. They're beginning to see that they can. They're creating their own blockages and stagnation. The stalemate is because of their own guardedness, their own fears and projections, their own rejecting what could be. They could release this mentality, mindset at any time. It's hard, but I feel like the projecting, like I keep repeating, the fears and the limitations are all internal. These blockages are due to this person's internal healing. So what I want to say is the denial, the lack of this person making a decision is going to change. This person, I feel like, wants to come in. They want to remove that blindfold, and it's time to compromise. It's time to heal. It's time to, like I said at the beginning, this person wants to create their own set of beliefs and values and morals. They want to remove that blindfold and clearly see the truth that this is fated, this is destiny, this is a gift being offered, that they can trust their own intuition and stand in their integrity and align with this, because their morals and values don't have to be that of their parents or their ancestors or a previous relationship. And they really feel a connection with you. Like I said, you really have awoken this person's mind and their heart chakra, and I feel like it's the connection with you that has made this person go. Yes, they detached, but it's what made them go internally to really look deeper. You have the Eight of Pentacles here, so I feel like this person could have just buried themselves in work, been working a lot, putting in extra hours, or focusing on a hobby, a craft, their home, to try to take their mind off of you. While disconnecting, while detaching, I feel like they just buried themselves in work, career, activity, fixing up their home, stabilizing their finances, but they just kept productive, trying to stay busy. Yeah, this person withdrew, Eight of Cups, withdrew from their feelings and their emotions because they needed to clearly see the situation. They had some healing to do. They had some unresolved internal emotional healing to do. So I feel like this retreating, this detaching from their emotions, they still had the emotions for you. They still felt for you, but they had some old fears and projections, these limitations that they needed to clear up, this healing, these inner child, these past, whatever it was. I'm not going to keep repeating because I've been doing a lot of repeating here. I think someone needs to really get the message that it wasn't you. It wasn't you. It was this person and their own internal healing. They had healing from their past that they needed to clear out before the two of you could get together. And they were burying themselves in work. They were denying this connection. But they are awakening. They are seeing. They are getting that judgment call from Spirit. They are getting this wake-up call from Spirit about their life's purpose, about why keep focusing on, this is the Five of Cups, why keep focusing on the past, about disappointment and sadness and relationships that don't work out, and the disappointment of romantic connections or focusing on divorce and heartbreak. This is a lot of focusing on being unloved, being abandoned, things not working out, when Spirit is trying to get you to wake up and see life's purpose and say, hey, you can have happiness. This is your higher calling. This is this person going through a spiritual calling. They're getting a wake-up call. They're going through some sort of transformation, spiritual growth, personal development. They are growing. They are seeing. They are releasing things that are no longer serving them. Mindset, beliefs, thoughts, truths, morals, integrity, values, and they are creating a new set of their own patterns from the past that are no longer serving them, ancestral beliefs that they don't need, that they don't align with anymore, and they are getting this wake-up call to stop focusing on that. Stop focusing on stop being pessimistic on what could go wrong, because there are 2 cups still standing here. Love, relationship, romance, partnership, marriage, engagement, love, happiness. This is Spirit telling this person, you can have love and relationship. You don't have to be discontent. You don't have to be in fear and limit yourself from the possibility of a loving relationship, of a fated relationship, of a destined partnership, of that 2 of cups kind of love. So someone's being awoken here. Someone's having a spiritual awakening, personal development, figuring out their life's purpose, whatever you want to call it for this person. They're having a major wake-up call and figuring out that they want partnership, love, and connection, and whatever happened or they saw or they experienced in the past is not their future. And I feel like they are, yes, burying themselves in work, trying to stay productive while they did this detaching and withdrawing, but all those emotions and feelings are still there. They feel you speaking to them sometimes. They dream about you, and I feel like this person will be reaching out. They want to know if the 2 of you lives can align, if the 2 of you can, your bond can grow and deepen over time, if you still think about this person, if you'll still give this person a chance. They will, I feel like, be reaching out and extending some lighthearted, flirtatious energy, a message. Hey, Sagittarius, how you've been? Hope the holidays were great. Want to get together sometime? Or, hey, I've been thinking about you. Want to go for a coffee? I feel like it's going to be a little bit fun, a little bit flirtatious, lighthearted, just to see how you'll react, just to see how you respond, if you respond. They could be trying to figure out how to get a hold of you or what to say right now, but I feel like it will be coming here soon. This person's done some major healing, some major self-development, some major personal growth. It's almost like they're a whole new person. They've released a lot of things that are no longer serving them. Beliefs, patterns, behaviors, people, places, but mostly it's internal behaviors and internal thought patterns that they were holding on to, that they were their character was developed by these throughout childhood and from their past and from holding on to them from so long and not releasing them, not healing from them, not learning from them, but rather holding on to them as if they were their own, right? So major healing, forgiveness, moving forward, big actions being taken. Well, I would say that would start off as being small, lighthearted, flirtatious, and fun, but they're going to feel big. Okay, Sagittarius, this feels a little bit different than my normal reading. I don't know why. Please let me know in the comments if this resonated, how this resonated, if you liked this reading. If you liked this reading, please let me know in the comments. If this resonated, how this resonated, if you liked this reading. If this resonated, how this resonated, if you liked this reading. If this resonated, how this resonated, if you liked this reading. If this resonated, how this resonated, if you liked this reading. If this resonated, how this resonated, if you liked this reading. If this resonated, how this resonated, if you liked this reading. If this resonated, how this resonated, if you liked this reading. If this resonated, how this resonated, if you liked this reading. If this resonated, how this resonated, if you liked this reading. If this resonated, how this resonated, if you liked this reading. If this resonated, how this resonated, if you liked this reading. If this resonated, how this resonated, if you liked this reading. If this resonated, how this resonated, if you liked this reading. If this resonated, how this resonated, if you liked this reading. If this reso and how the energy resonated for you, what side you resonated with. I love to read your comments. Please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel in Sagittarius. Thank you so much for being here.